La, 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 la.
Good afternoon, St. Barbara. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. My name is Elisa Esasky. I'm here this afternoon with Father Michael and Jan Shepherd for a special Father's Day special. So a few weeks back, we did a Mother's Day special, and we taught some people how to make a limoncello Collins, and we taught people how to make flatbread pizza, and Dawn also showed people how to make a flower arrangement. And it was so well received that we thought we have to do something for the dads.
Amen. Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. So this weekend is Father's Day. If you didn't know that, you have about, 48 hours left to pull something together for the special dad in your life. But this morning, we're hoping that we'll be able to help you with that. So we are here today. We have a few little crafts to share. Father has got another cocktail that he's going to teach everyone how to make, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make hot pretzels. They're one of my best friend's recipes, and just a huge family and friend favorite in my house. So we're going to start with this little tackle box idea. Dawn actually found this, and God love Dawn. She's not feeling well, so shout out to you, Dawn Borger. We love you and we miss you.
Shouldn't there be flies and boars in there?
So normally, we're losing our stuff. It's windy. So normally when you go fishing, right, dads have a tackle box.
Right.
So Dawn found this idea. I found this little plastic tackle-esque box at Walmart, but I'm sure you can find one at like a local craft store or Amazon. But the idea is that you take, now you have a son-in-law.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I do.
So we're thinking maybe we'll put this together for him this morning. So the idea is with this tackle box that you find gummy fish or gummy worms at your local store. And you get to fill it in all different little areas of the tackle box there. So I found tropical mini Swedish fish, regular Swedish fish. I got some Lifesaver gummies. They're so yummy. They look yummy. They look so good. I also found some Sour Bites Creepy Crawler worms. I forgot to open.
These may be the worms that kids love.
Yeah. These ones, and then I found these ones, which are twin snakes. So
I'm not a big fan of the snakes.
No, me neither.
They're delicious, though.
They probably taste better.
Haribo has the best gummy candy. I love gummy bears, so shameless plug. So the idea then is you just fill up all the little pieces in the tackle box with all the gummy candy. And then we found this little sign for it's a printable. It says, "Happy Father's Day, our favorite catch, packed with lots of hugs and fishes." Isn't it cute?
That's sweet.
So I printed it out, and the idea then is once you fill it up and get all the awesome goodies inside, we'll have to fill that up a little.
Which I think anybody would like to receive this better than having
A
hooks.
standard tackle
A
box.
standard
Exactly.
tackle box, right?
A special tackle box.
And then the idea is that you take the little sign and you stick it on the top of the tackle box, and you can give it to dad or even grandpa as a gift.
So there you
Or
go.
uncles.
It's so
There's
cute.
your tackle box with.
So I already told Jan that I think
your
she should
tackle.
take it home, and we'll fill it up a little better for her son-in-law. So he has it for Father's Day weekend. Shh, Hillary, don't tell him that it's coming. I did want to preface I meant to say this earlier before we started, that we're going to have all the printables on here for like this picture and the directions for some of the things that we're showing you today so that you can see them and then do them at home. So another cool idea that we found is a Father's Day coupon book.
Oh.
And this principle is also going to be available on our website. I put a link up, so it has the link for the tackle box. It has the directions in the printout for this coupon book. But what I really loved about this is it's super, super easy. So it comes with this. So it's basically 2 sheets. You have to print them on cardstock. So it has this you can cut out, and then it comes with another full sheet, which I already pre-cut. But it has 5 already marked coupons. One says a trip to the movies, another one says a donut day with the kids, 1 free car wash, a dinner of your choice, an uninterrupted afternoon nap. And then it also comes with 5 blank ones. So your child, son or daughter, would be able then to fill these out with something in particular that dad really loves or really enjoys.
That's like the wild card.
It is. So a few of them that we thought of last night were one giant hug, no trash duty, and another one while I was standing here getting ready for the show, I said to Father, what about breakfast in bed?
Mm-hmm.
Dads don't get treated to breakfast in bed. So
get
that was another
gummies.
one. So then the idea is you basically, once you fill them out and cut them, you fold this over, just like so here. I can get it correctly here. And there is a little line on this card that shows you where to fold it. Just in the right spot. And you stick this in here, just like this. Grab a good heavy-duty stapler. Give it a good squeeze.
That could hurt.
Good
Yeah.
squeeze. And there you go.
Wow.
It's a little Father's Day coupon book that you can give to Dad.
Nice. Perfect.
So I loved it
idea.
because, well, A, it's something really easy that your kids can do and they can participate in. And for the older kids especially, they can, it's really windy out here, they are able to fill out the 5 individual ones to be more specific to their dad. So that, as well as the tackle box printable, is on there. We have one other craft to show you, but before we do that, Father's gonna share.
It's cocktail time.
Cocktail time. It is 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
So, and it's also 5 o'clock somewhere.
And it's Friday. It's perfect for the
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
So we are going to make a classic sour-based cocktail called Sidecar. It's a drink that's been around for more than 100 years. And I'm of the mind that anything that has survived all of the fads and trends and the ups and downs of that period of time is worth trying. It's got to be good.
Yeah.
As a sour-based drink, tries to balance the sweetness and bitterness of flavors, so you can adjust the proportions depending on what your preference may be. Traditionally, the drink is made with cognac, but there are a number of variations. A lot of bartenders will make it with bourbon today.
Oh.
But my brother turned me on to the idea of using Scotch. And it struck me as a very appropriate drink for Father's Day because Scotch is known for its complexity of flavors. My brother is the father of 3, and any father who has survived raising 3 very different children or is in the midst of doing so can appreciate life that is very complex.
Yes.
But making the drink is fairly simple. Again, 3 basic ingredients. You start off with this variation of using Scotch, about 1.5 ounces to an ounce or 2 ounces. If it's been a really bad day, I'm sure you could try to do a little more than that.
I feel like if you have 3 kids with very different personalities,
Yeah, you probably deserve
you
that.
probably need that extra ounce.
But you're gonna pour that into a cocktail shaker that already has some ice to chill it down. Add about 3/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. I am cheating, as I always do with drinks. I apologize for getting the simple route. But it really is a drink that benefits from the very best that you can provide. And then we add about an equal amount of orange liqueur. I'm using Cointreau. And I like mine a little sweeter than bitter, so I do just a touch more of the orange liqueur. You get it all in there. Do a nice little shake to blend those flavors
I didn't
together.
realize that was the cap.
And I tried this beforehand to make sure that it does not splash on me everywhere. Not all cocktail shakers are created equal, but after it is mixed up, just simply strain that into glasses that permit you to do a little sharing. And I would encourage users to be careful. It's a very potent drink as well, but the sun will help to
Yeah. My dad
Take
loves
away.
Scotch, so I might have to find my way to the liquor
you might
store
be
this
making-
weekend.
I highly encourage it. A nice little lemon peel is the perfect garnish to this.
She's so good at the garnishes.
I do not permit myself to use a knife on camera, and so I pre-slice to make sure there is no blood, and then you can share.
We can share.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll share with Larry, the cameraman, later.
All right.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. All right, I gotta try it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
delicious.
nice.
I like the Scotch. It with the sour base, it helps to
Yes.
bring out sometimes the smokiness or the other flavors, again, the
Yeah.
complexities of
It's
it.
very
Very
smooth.
smooth.
And like many of those, the more you drink, the more you like.
It's delicious. Cheers. Very good. I love it. Thank you, Father. That was
You're welcome.
amazingly delicious. So we all obviously know that not everybody likes cocktails, right? So growing up, one of the things my dad really loved was cream soda. So I found this yesterday. It's just regular IBC cream soda. You can find it in probably any of your local grocery stores. But what I really loved about this idea that we found on Pinterest, if you've never used Pinterest before, there's probably a lot of mothers out there, grandmothers out there, daughters out there watching that use Pinterest for a variety of things. But one of the things I do really love about it is that it offers a lot of free printables. So a lot of the ideas, the coupon book, the tackle box, and this idea, we all found them on Pinterest. And then I created a file that you can find on the homepage of our website, right underneath what you need to know. There's a little link. It says Father's Day free printables. You can click on it and then be able to use it for any of these that you're going to see here with us today. And then we'll also be sure to add Father's cocktail recipe up there. And I'll make sure I add the recipe for the hot pretzels. But what I love about this is you can use it for soda pop, you can use it for a 6-pack of beer. So a lot of times if you want to gift somebody something simple like this, you would just hand it to them, right? Or put maybe a little bow on it, right? And that works. But if you want to take it up a little bit, up a step, you could kind of decorate it a little bit. So what I found on Pinterest was a free printable that had different ties. Now I pre-cut these ones out already, but you can pick the ones that you like. The one I have on here says Happy Father's Day. This one says Terrific Dad, You're One Cool Dad. And then this one here I'm going to use You Are a Top Pop. So I used to use a simple hole puncher. Hole punch a hole right inside there. Use a little piece of jute and feed it through. And then you can tie it right around the soda pop can and gift it to your father.
Wow.
I also included on the free printables, I found one that I thought would be good for the younger kids, those who are, maybe preschool age, kindergarten, who might not be super great with scissors just yet, but maybe like to color. So I found one that had little ties and a little shirt that they could color with crayons or colored pencils or markers. And then again, you would be able to do the same thing, just hole punch it and stick it on the soda pop. So in this case, this is only a 4-pack, but if you had a 6-pack of beer, and I'm going to do a shameless plug because you guys all know that I love my shameless plugs. Jeanette Distributing down in West Jeanette has a bottle shop where you can create your own 6-pack for Dad. So you can go down and pick a few beverages that he really likes. And the other shameless plug is, you could probably go buy a 12-pack. It's Sunrise Beverage because they always help us out. So I'm giving 2 shameless plugs to 2 of my favorite beer distributors in the area. But this is just a cute little simple way to, do something a little extra special for Dad and dress it up a little bit, but yet get your kids involved. So maybe for Grandpap or for Dad, whatever the case is. So
When you care enough to make it the best.
very true. So there's that one. We'll put that right here. Okay. You guys ready for hot pretzels?
Oh yeah, they look good.
All right. So I enjoy crafting. That's probably something most people have figured out at this point. But one of my really good friends introduced us to what she calls hot pretzels or spicy pretzels a few years back. And this is really, really one of the easiest recipes. It takes 1 hour in the oven at 200 degrees. You literally put them on the cookie sheet, put them in the oven at 200 degrees, and let them bake. And then let them cool, and you can serve them. And we have them at parties all the time. It's like a great appetizer or something like just to have around. But I felt like pretzels goes well with cocktails.
It holds up to the Scotch.
Yes, it goes well with cocktails or maybe a good soda. So all you need is 2 bags. I already made 1 bag of pretzels so that you all could taste them ahead of time. But you need 2 bags of mini pretzels. You can also use square pretzels or the really little tiny ones, and a storage bag. Jan, would you mind?
Some assembly.
We're gonna do it this way.
So we don't get them all over the
My luck is I
patio.
would pull it, and
Very smart move.
the birds will enjoy that. You want the whole
Okay,
bag?
the whole bag goes in.
Salt, no?
Everything,
From the
yeah.
bottom?
Throw it all in there, girlfriend.
Yay.
All right, would you hold that so it doesn't fall?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. All right, so really, you're gonna do 1 cup of vegetable oil. Now, I am an olive oil girl through and through, but for this recipe, break down and buy yourself a bottle of vegetable oil from your local grocery store, and maybe you can open it.
There's a time and a place for everything.
And you're gonna need, now normally you would need 1 cup, but in this case, I'm halving the recipe because I already made 1 bag, so you guys could all taste them. So you're gonna do, normally would be a cup of vegetable oil, and then this is really important. So you're gonna need 1 packet of ranch seasoning mix and 1 packet of ranch dip mix. And yes, there is a difference. And no, they are not sold in every grocery store.
Of course.
So I have been able to
you
find them.
travel to?
I have been able to find them locally at the Giant Eagle in Penny Lane and Walmart in Irwin. Actually, these ones came from Walmart in Irwin yesterday. But you need the seasoning and the dip. So you're gonna pour. I already used half the pack. So normally you would just put the whole pack in. Put the packets in, and then this is important as well. You need McCormick steak seasoning. I don't know what it is. There's just something about
unique
McCormick
flavor.
steak. Yeah, there's something about it that, you know, like the knockoff brands just don't quite cut it. So I only use it for spicy pretzels, so it kind of goes a long way. So you would use about 1 tablespoon. I'm going to half it here. And then my favorite, red cayenne pepper.
Ooh.
And you'll do,
They are hot pretzels.
They are
They
hot
sure are.
pretzels, yes. So you do a
Are you living dangerous shaking that
a
over?
tablespoon. I like things a little spicy, on the spicier side. I can thank my mother and my father and my family for that. Okay, cayenne pepper. And then the last seasoning you need is dill weed.
Nice.
And you will put a tablespoon of that in the olive oil, or vegetable oil. So used to saying olive oil.
Your mind will not let you get away from that.
I know, it's a hard thing. I literally only buy vegetable oil and use it for
This
the
recipe.
pretzels. Okay, and then you just need to mix it real good with a whisk.
I like that mini whisk.
I do
I
too.
know, isn't it great?
Yeah.
I love it. I have a problem with kitchen utensils. I have lots of, although quite often the certain ones that we possess at home come in very handy. Okay, and then you're gonna pour the whole thing over. Now normally this would be a full cup, so you'd pour half in one bag and half in the other. But in this case, we're just gonna pour the whole thing in, and then you're gonna seal it up really tightly, the bag. Oh wait, I got a little bit more in there.
Get all of the little-
Normally I would be using a spatula, but I forgot one, so we're just gonna pretend.
We get the idea.
For the
I'm
purposes
gonna
of
let-
today's.
I'm gonna let you shake.
Let me shake
It
them.
is, it's a day to use your imagination.
Okay, this is my son loves this job. So then all you're gonna do is you're gonna shake the seasoning mix around the pretzels, really good.
This may take a minute or two.
A minute or two, exactly. And once you get them all shaken in the bag, you're gonna line a cookie tray with parchment paper. I think this one is cool now. Line a cookie tray with parchment paper. You're gonna put them in the oven at 200 degrees, and then pull them
And
out.
your friends are gonna snake them.
Oh yeah.
And your friends are gonna try them.
Ooh. Thank
Those are
you.
good.
So, okay, so you can make these for Dad, but what I thought might be, aren't they delicious? I know, they're like so simple, so easy, super
The flavors are
inexpensive.
perfect.
Yes. And I love them. And if you want them a little bit spicier, then I would just add a little bit more cayenne. But I went a little step further, and I decided that, okay, so you can make these at home, but like maybe Grandpap or your godfather would really love some of these. I actually just shared these with my aunt during quarantine. I was doing porch drops at her house, and I was dropping her hot pretzels. So I bought this little container at Walmart yesterday. It was literally $4. So fill the little container with the hot pretzels. I'm afraid I'm gonna
I'll
lose
be
this
yours
tray.
too. I know, I'll be yours too.
Okay, so
Grandkids could be dropping this off with grandpa.
exactly. So
Absolutely.
fill your little container with some hot pretzels. And then I found these two little pictures. You can Google them. It just says Happy Father's Day. And take one of these puppies, put a little hole punch in it. I love my jute. Can you tell?
You put that hole punch to good work.
I did. And then all you have to do is wrap around the canister. And then you can gift this to the special man in your life for Father's Day, whoever it happens to be.
It not only looks good, it tastes better.
I know, right? So I feel like we have a really great cocktail,
Great snacks.
some great snack ideas for Dad.
Great crafts.
Yeah, good crafts. So yeah, that was
It's a perfect Father's Day.
It is, and I believe it's supposed to be somewhat fairly nice outside.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, so we're gonna say a little extra prayer that the Mother Nature works out for us on Father's Day. But that's all we really have for you guys today. We just wanted to come on and give you a few really simple things that you could do within the next 2 days to do something good for Dad, the special man in your life. So thank you guys for being with us today. Anybody have any parting words?
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Cheers.
Father's Day.
Happy
Father's Day, everyone. Enjoy the weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Here's to your pretzels.